Anybody here Lead Belly? Yeah. He was a prisoner who managed to sing himself out of prison twice. Once out of Texas, got thrown back in prison right here in Angola. He got himself another part. You guys are going to judge if these guys are going to be able to sing their way out today. Starting with.
Wait, that's not part of this.
All right, we're getting out with it.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Okay. All right.
Let us know when y'all ready.
All right, on the 3, 2.
Y'all ready to have some fun? Come on. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I like that. Back in Louisiana was a little tune when you used to sing long ago. One that made me happy, one that we can use. If you make your mind remember how it goes. Sing it for your sister.
Sister.
Sing it like you choose.
Sister.
Sing it like we did in better days. Sing it for your brother.
Brother.
Why don't we get loose?
Brother.
Sing it so we go our different ways. Sing it
One more time like that. Sing it one more time like that. Sing it with me, please don't let me sing alone. Sing it one more time like that. Sing these troubles off my back. Sing it one more time like that before you go.
Listen.
Yeah, Malcolm. Oh, yeah.
Well, to tell you the truth, I used to get it mixed up like you weren't paying attention, you thought it was real.
I don't remember his full name, but it's Ledbetter. But is it Huey Ledbetter? I believe it is. Huey Ledbetter?
Hughie Ledbetter, or Hughie Huddy, however you hear his name pronounced, first name pronounced differently, who's from Caddo Parish originally.
Then he might be pointing toward the Super Bowl. He might be pointing at Dallas, Texas, telling you where them Saints going. that's why he might be pointing at that.
Although his family moved to Texas when he was like 5 years old, and he did hang around Dallas with Blind Lemon Jefferson and learned a lot there, he ended up going back to the Shreveport area and performed on in the Fannin Street area. I forgot what they call. There's another name for that area, or there was back then. Red light, notorious red light district.
The area where he's playing is the area where he probably used to perform most, which we call the bottom. I think the street named Douglas, on Douglas Street, from there all the way back to Western Avenue. There's maybe 8 blocks in there, up and down there, what they call the bottom. And some of them used to call it the red light district and stuff like that, but I didn't look at it as that. But that's where most of the black people, hung out, what we call hang out, and nightclubs and all this type of thing. They go on Friday and Saturday night and do a lot of partying and I guess enjoying themselves.
Yeah, he killed somebody. I don't know if he killed him here in Shreveport. He killed him up in Morning Sport.
He'd killed a man in 1918. Then he stabbed a man in 1930 or thereabouts. He was allegedly stabbed in prison and nearly killed his attacker. He himself was stabbed in the neck. And then in the late 40s in New York, he was arrested for stabbing someone there.
I heard about him, He sung his way out of prison, he was real good.
That part that he sang his way out of prison is true by, doing a song for the governor of Texas at the time. In 1930, he was incarcerated in Angola for stabbing somebody. Attempted murder was a charge. And around 1933, John and Alan Lomax went to Angola to record prisoners there. He recorded a song for the governor of Louisiana at the time, O.K. Allen, and the Lomaxes took it to O.K. Allen. And the story, what you hear all the time is that he was released from Angola because of that recording. He had a repertoire that just blew people away, and he became sort of the darling of the folk music crowd in New York City. And about 6 months after he died, the Weavers recorded his song Irene Goodnight and had a huge hit with it, which was great for them because they were a folk band, and one wouldn't think that a folk band would have a big hit.
Was that him? What? Good Night, Irene. I remember that well.
Those songs back there, they told a story. And these here songs, they rap stuff they got now, it's not really telling a story. It's talking about violence and stuff like that. You know, creating violence. So that's the difference in I don't think that type of song was singing out of prison.
I don't know how well trying to sing your way out of prison would work in this day and age. I just don't know. I think everybody is more, there's more information, things like that. If somebody was going to be pardoned because they wrote a song for the governor, that wouldn't go over too well politically with today's, body politic.
Huddy Crawford turning over in his grave now. Look at Anthony and Huddy. Yeah.
Doing school reports on Lead Belly when I was in 7th grade, I guess. And it's well known to Shreveporters that Lead Belly spent a whole lot of time there. We kind of claim him. A bunch of Texans wanted to dig him up and plant him in Texas so that they could say he's buried in Texas. Luckily enough Louisianians went up in arms about that. If I were to sing myself out of prison, that's something that a lot of performers deal with on a regular basis in a way, because say you've got an audience and you've written a few hundred some odd songs, but you've only got time to do 1 or 2 songs for this audience. What are you going to do? It depends. So in a way, that's how am I going to sing myself out of this prison? I ain't out to rob nobody or steal anything or murder nobody or pull any capers or traffic any dope or anything. It's not much chance I'm going to get thrown in jail. I just want to play music, write songs, and provide a little levity for the people. I read the good book, read lots of good books, and I read about that kind of thing, and I'm still kind of a work in progress when it comes to all that. Just try to be a good man, and don't make a hell for anybody if I can help it. If I can give somebody a little bit of heaven, I'll do that. But, as far as the great beyond, I kind of think there's something else out there. I kind of think there's a heaven world where you'll get to see your old papa and some of your favorite folks and say hello to Elvis or whatever. And I think it's quite possible that we get to come back and do it again and again.
think it's part of the long line of Louisiana politics and corruption. You know, the Lomaxes had their cash cow sitting in Angola, and they needed him out. But as you pointed out, you know, it wasn't just a musician. It was Leadbelly, you know, and he must have did one hell of a performance. Songwriting for me is like usually personal experience, or at least somebody that I'm close to. You know, writing stories about that. I do more of that stuff than, say, like a commercial thing. You know, where, you know, you got writers in Nashville that will actually book time to write songs. You know, and those guys have to write songs, I guess, that have broad appeal. And I don't write songs like that. You know, and I can't do it. You know, I've tried to sit down with somebody else and, hey, let's write a song, you know, and usually it doesn't work. You know, usually is, you know, if inspiration hits, then you do it. And then when inspiration hits and it starts pouring out, you do all you can, because you never know when it's going to dry up, and it usually does, you know. And that's whenever you start doing other things, you know, start drawing or painting or, I don't know, something else besides. And then you live life a little bit, and then you start writing again, you know, or you'll see a performance that you really dig and inspires you, and you start writing again, waiting, you know, the muse comes and goes, you know. Part of the reason of doing this thing is that I in a way, I can see some of their points of view, man, you know. I mean, as far as murder's concerned, I can't say that there's people that I haven't thought about killing, just like everybody else, I'm sure. In a way, you know, you have these fantasies in your head. We don't always get along. You know, I'm sure I've taken a few things in my life that I probably shouldn't have taken. You know, I've had issues with substance abuse, all of which could have landed me exactly where those people are. You know, there are a few lines that I don't cross, and I would never cross, and I think people should burn in hell for what they do. They found another victim of his, and to be honest with you, it had played on the news before, but I don't know why that night it just hit me, and it was like, you know, if something like this ever happened to one of my little girls, what ran through my mind. So it's a song about a father meeting his daughter's rapist. And this pretty little song goes like this. I told her, baby, don't you cry. Papa gonna buy you a brand new soul. That mean old man that stole your pride, he won't worry you no more. I waited there while the moonlight fell, and I saw him leave to head to town. And I followed close down the river road, and I flashed my lights to flag him down. Came up quick, took him by surprise, binded up his hands with twine. See, a bullet would be much too fast, but this rusted blade will do just fine.
saw him shaking like a dog. He couldn't even catch his breath. Tell, do you hear the children scream when you lay at night to take your rest? Pray for mercy all you'd like. There ain't no mercy where you're gone. This rusted blade cut to the bone, and Satan surely heard him moan. I told her, baby, don't you cry. Papa gonna buy you a brand new soul. That mean old man that stole your pride, he won't worry you no more.
How are we doing, fellas? Getting close?
It's in the books.
Roddy Romero Bill.
Yeah. A young musician.
Underage
musician under guardian and legal contract is able to perform in a alcohol established
A barroom.
Barroom.
Yeah. You mentioned Bobby Charles. You know, we're in the shadow of his aura right here in Abbeville. He was a tremendous contributor to Louisiana music and rock and roll and world music, really. I mean, just rock and roll. He helped invent it. And his sister lives a couple doors down. This is where he was from. So, you know, not to be freaky sneaky about it, but you know, I try to channel Bobby. I mean, this town is rich with his spirit. We'll see you later, alligator. You know,
Walking to New Orleans.
Walking to New Orleans. I mean, those are just foundational rock and roll songs.
Yeah. Did Lead Belly have influence on me? Not so much. I'm a very new guitar player. Accordion is my first instrument. So my appreciation for turn of the century blues or guitar picking came very late in life for me. My first influences were accordion players here. Clifton Chenier, Aldous Roger, people like that. People are playing songs from the 1920s, French songs from the 1920s. People are singing songs that are from the early 1800s. What other city in America is doing that and celebrating it every night or every weekend?
And still pushing it forward too.
And still creating and still spawning new ideas from those old songs and pushing it forward. But who's appreciating that anymore around America? So
if we became so gentrified to where we felt like another city, which I don't think is even possible because it's such a unique area here, it wouldn't be as special when we bring our sound to other cities. You know, they're looking forward to hearing that unique indigenous vibe, whether it be Roddy Romero and the Hub City All-Stars, or Beau Soleil, or Horace Tronhart, Steve Riley, or Buckwheat Zydeco. All those entities sound very unique, but they all sound from South Louisiana.
Where I'm from, the river runs wide. Mud is black and the cane grows high. Sweet magnolia, cypress leaves. Front porch loving, baby, just you and me.
You know, playing at correctional facilities like in Lafayette and, you know, the famous prison of Angola is quite a unique experience. However, I'm sure that we might recognize a few faces.
Down beneath my feet,
Mozart was a superstar by the time I made 13. It sure would hurt my fingers, Lord, to ever play that clean. River and I heard old Emerson say, no debt will go unpaid. What a bit my heart comparing as your cold soda turns away. As it turns away, and I don't understand it, but I know what it means. No fading footstep when I tell you my dream. Who's stood right there beside you when you were nothing but afraid? Not crying out to no one as your footsteps fade. Fading footsteps. Fade, fade, fade. Fade away.
I have no idea. Are we waiting for something?
In this state, you can be arrested and remain incarcerated without being charged for 45 days for a misdemeanor offense. So, for example, driving after revocation or OWI or domestic assault, all misdemeanor offenses, if you can't bail out, you wait for a district attorney to determine whether or not you can be released or you're going to be charged within 45 days. At the end of 45 days, the district attorney decides at that point, I'll charge you or I won't charge you. If they charge you, here locally, and this is in Lafayette, then it's another month before you go to court. And for a felony, it's 60 days. And so, you know, in almost all the other states, for a misdemeanor offense, and 62% of all the offenders coming through this facility are here for misdemeanors. In most states, they would go to court the next day. Yeah, I'm guilty, I'm innocent, I need to see, speedy trial. Core concepts of the Constitution. Where Louisiana is in comparison to all the other states is that we're number one in incarceration per capita in the United States, and conversely the world. We're almost double the national average of for incarceration.
Why?
Well, I think ultimately the reason why I think is because it's systemic. There's all sorts of it's Napoleonic code here. The state laws are dramatically different than other states. It has to do with the education system here. It has to do with it's not really attached to the crime rate, which is real surprising because the crime rate isn't actually doesn't mirror the incarceration rate. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I've had the opportunity, because I've been in this work for 22 years, that there are a certain group of individuals that are very serious violent offenders that have to be in prison and jail for the rest of their lives and away from society. But the vast majority of these individuals are just poor decision makers. And ultimately, 97% of them are going to be released one day. And so we as an entity have to do a much better job at reintegrating them back into society, because if we don't, we're going to end up bankrupting not only Louisiana but America as a whole. You got the bail bonds lobby because they want to get money for bailing people out. You have private prison systems, obviously. They want offenders because they're receiving money for that. So there's all sorts of lobbyists out there that kind of drive that political agenda.
So getting banned.
Yeah, he's tapping his finger. He's tapping his foot.
Jabbing. I don't know what y'all are saying. Somebody go mute the Catholics.
Well, that's the Catholics. That's not a prison ban.
No, that's not a prison ban. We don't have a prison ban.
Once upon a time I had steak and greens, but lately all I'm getting is a hill of beans, and I don't mind getting. No, I don't mind getting. Yeah, I don't mind getting. Mama, tell me what you're gonna do. Tell you that. And I don't mind getting. Mama, tell me what you're gonna do.
Thank you so much, Michael Juan Nunez. I'm Roddy Romero. David Egan, Eric Adcock. Have a blessed day, gentlemen.
Thank y'all, man.
They don't make people like you. Sure they do.
There you go, man. Thank you, man.
God bless you, man.
Huh?
God stay strong.
Third floor. Right. Thank you all, man. Thank you all. Thank you. Excuse me, y'all take care. Second floor, stop right here, second floor. Will. 14 more days, that's right.
Sound ain't go down.
This is a song about regret right here.
Let the sun set on my neck. Look at the horizon, watch the sky fade to black. Hang my head, bow down onto the ground, pull my fingers through the dirt. This is where I'm bound. I've been down the road, this ain't new to me. I know how the gravel feels down beneath my feet.
Music is calming, and music is good because of that. It's calming, and it's what we do, and if you're singing and playing music, you're happy. Nobody sings when they're mad and fixing to fight. Nobody sings when they're fixing to kill you unless they're psychos or something like that. So music is real beneficial in prison.
All right. Hang my head. What will be will always be. When you look back, I hope that you will see me. Been down the road, this ain't new to me. Yeah. Know how the gravel feels down beneath my feet. I know how the gravel feels down beneath my feet. Beneath my feet. Hang my head. Hang my head. Oh, 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 oh.
Thank you very much. I think regret's a good place to start, maybe. So we'll start there.
That's nice, Ronnie.
How about Mr. David Egan right here?
How you doing, fellas? Well, if I was singing my way out or trying to, I would hope the governor and the warden like the blues. And I might kind of hope the warden wasn't a woman, but that's all right. At least I hope she got a sense of humor. This is called, My Darling, Whatever Happened to Love, Honor, and Obey? I like that. I remember on the day that we wed, wedding dress of lace and the flowers laid upon your head. You made me wonder how any voice could sound so sweet to hear you repeat what that preacher said. Now the words have slipped away a little more every day, and I really don't mind you going out to play. Whatever happened to love, honor, and obey? I
I want you to tell me now.
The problem with the band was they would blow the speakers because they thought loud was best. And so we blew a lot of speakers till we really got control of our mixing board and so forth, and had certain inmates were the only ones that could do the boards and keep them blowing out the speakers.
Wow. David Egan, everybody. David Egan. Did he get out of there? Getting close, getting close.
If you're going to have this land of new beginnings, you got to have everything in this land that you would have if you lived somewhere else. And so music is a part of life. It's a part of culture. It's always been. And so we want music here. And so we want to be like any other place. So we don't ban music. We don't hinder music. We encourage music. We encourage all kinds of music. We don't really care as long as the music is productive and not some kind of counterculture thing that would cause violence or whatever, and I don't even know what kind of music that could be.
Ain't got no pedigree, I'm a breed apart. Got more bite than bark. You got a bone to pick, baby, pick it with me. We need them motor hounds home, scratching their fleas. I ain't the kind of guy that'd start a fight, but my bulldog might. Yeah, come a little closer, baby, I won't bite, but my bulldog might. Yeah, baby. Oh, whoa, whoa. Come on now. Watch out. Thank y'all very much. Woo. Thank y'all very much.
Music keeps you busy because you have to practice. And to be good at music is practice, practice, practice. To be good at the instrument, it takes a long time, commitment, personal commitment. So if you're committed to this instrument, and then the good thing about it is they want to teach someone else. And the part of being rehabilitated is giving back. And so what better to give back than to teach someone else to be proficient in an instrument like a guitar that you are. So it plays a vital role in that, in the rehabilitation of the prisoners, in the rehabilitation of the prison system. Music is critical. You couldn't do it without music.
Once you awaken, you will see that forever you will be free. Dancing with the angels, singing with the saints. Sleep, my love, you mustn't wait. My shady, sleep this night, may all your dreams pass right. The air, the stars, watching over you. My Shady, sleep this night. May all your dreams pass right. The air, the stars, and the moon will eternally be watching over you.
That was pretty, right? Nice job, Eric.
Thank you.
Nice job. The guru. I think you're the real deal over here, buddy.
All right.
He might get out, but
It's a little number called I Got the Blues, and I got some bourbon in my little Dixie cup. I got the blues. I got bourbon in my cup. The whole world drives me crazy, and I just can't get enough. I've been down so long, it starts to look like I got blues, I got bourbon in my little Dixie cup.
We've done such a bad job of back in the day of rehabilitating people that the only way the public felt it could protect itself was we didn't have a rehabilitative prison system so much back then, was to enact all these laws that we lock you up and throw away the key and you never get out. That way we're safe. We don't have to rehabilitate you because we just threw you away forever. And that costs too much. We can't pay for it if we keep doing it. It's costing more to have prison than it is to educate kids. That's crazy.
Now my woman, she's so evil, but she give me such a thrill. 20 years of trouble, and I still can't get my fill. You know, one woman's way too many, and 100 ain't enough. I got blues, I got bourbon in my little Dixie cup.
I called a parole board today and talked to him because I could do that on a hearing with a guy that's got a life sentence for cocaine and heroin. He was a dealer. We don't have that law anymore. You don't necessarily get life. But he's gonna deport to Colombia. And he had worked in hospice, and he's very, I would consider a real productive inmate, no write-ups, changed his life. He is a Colombian, really cares about people, goes the extra mile everywhere you go. He's an artist, he does well there, he's well educated. So I recommend highly that he be released, he gets out of our pocket, and he goes to INS to go back to Colombia. I think that Charles Manson gets a hearing. He don't get out of jail. I think we should have a mechanism where that we have parole dates so that we can review them. And those that are worthy could be released, like I described. Those that are not, don't. Some people need to die in prison. Some people should never get out. There's nothing wrong with our sentences. What's wrong is we don't have a parole date where we're going to officially look at you and see if you're worthy to be released. Everybody should have a date, unless you've done such a horrible crime that you're going to be on death row. But other than that, it doesn't mean you get out, because you're going to hear from the victims, you're going to hear from everybody, and you're going to be able to look and see if this person truly changed their life and they're not going to hurt us again.
Sleepwalking past the graveyard, ain't nobody waking up. We got blues, we got bourbon, and our little Dixie cup.
Dave Egan.
I got a ticket on the way over here. I'll nearly smart-ass my way in here.
We must give the inmates the opportunity to grow themselves, and music is the best catalyst you could have.
Mr. Jones just wants to see me on my knee. Mr. Jones keeps casting his stones and rolling the bones. Leave me alone, Mr. Jones. Thank y'all very much.
I'm having a hard time here. I didn't know I was in front of a bunch of judges. Well, I'll just put it this way. It ain't easy. That's it. That's all it is. It ain't easy. Riding down the bayou on a pothole road.
watering hole. Living down here in this fine fish bowl. My fingers all sticky from my red snow cone. It ain't easy. It ain't easy.
When you look at the corrections budget and the Department of Education budget, and our budget's getting on up there to $700 million, and it's climbing faster than the education budget was going up. And so, you know, in Texas, way over $1 billion, $2 billion for incarceration. That's why they had to do something to give themselves some relief or keep building more prisons, and we can't do that. So we should have a hearing. That's what I would do. That way, the one I'd introduce the bill. But here's what the politicians run into. They're going to have everybody in the community that runs against them say he's a lie, he's soft on crime. Oh, Burrow, soft on crime. Don't vote for him. He's going to let them get out and kill y'all. We need to keep those horrible prisoners in prison. So see, it takes an education job on the public.
You gonna play your piano a little while, man? Come on, talk to me. You took notes long enough for this, man. Show me what you got. What you talking about? Oh, okay. I hear what you're saying. Fat drops falling from a hurricane. We're just floating here on that Poncha train. My paddle just broke and I'm filling up with rain to put the message in the bottle. Got to drink the champagne. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Come on. It ain't easy down here in paradise. It's the simple things that make it right. It ain't always pretty down here in paradise. The beauty's in the things that you like.
Did he do it yet? Did he do it? What you think?
Miss Kathy, you're real nice, but I don't want to see you ever again. Thank you, sugar.
All right.
It ain't easy, man.
I tell you, us fellows are very privileged to be here today. We see each other around quite a bit, but from now on, for the next 20 years, the rest of our lives, every time we see each other, we're going to go, yeah. We was there at Angola that day together.
And you know, we are friends, and I have to say that there's not an awful lot of times that we get to
we get to play with each other, and y'all gave us the opportunity to do that, which is really cool. Thank y'all.
Here's a little song called My Baby, She Pulled an Inside Job. I never stole from nobody, that's a lie. I've been working since I was 9, that's not true. I never dreamed my baby would commit a brazen crime. No, she never hasted no jewels. Ain't no armored car the little girl had robbed. But while I was out working hard, my baby she pulled an inside job.
The public don't understand. They think prison should lock you up and throw away the key and torture and torment you. And then you just make meaner people, and you don't really rehabilitate them because you can't educate someone when you're doing that to them. You can't train them in skills or trades when you're torturing and tormenting them. And so if you don't educate and train skills and trades, then when you get out, you can't make a living. All you can do is keep on robbing and dealing dope and drugs, because that doesn't take much education or skill to do that. And so if we're not really careful, the system feeds on itself of torture and torment and no rehabilitation. And so that's negative, and you have more victims of violent crime. Our job is to prevent victims, and music is part of that.
There was a lots of DNAs right where her negligee was at. The evidence made clear her accomplice was a rat. It was a two-legged rat. And here I thought I was the lucky one. I bet the judge would pay good money to see that inside job she done.
Hey man, I'm really okay with that.
Well, Ledbetter played a vital role, and it fit the time perfect. He did, and I commend it in the music for getting him out of prison, because it was something he made a living. It was his vocation. Plus, it was a gift to the country. Had he not been to prison, Ledbetter probably would not have existed as we know Ledbetter today.
Once upon a time I was a dream. Lately, pretty baby, you've been treating me mean, and I don't mind getting. No, I don't mind getting. I don't mind getting. Mama, tell me what you're gonna do. Ooh, tell me, Ryder, what road are you gonna choose? Won't be long, I'll be long gone. Baby, tell me what you're gonna do. Woo! Hey, wait on, man.
listening and concentrating on music, you're not concentrating on the horrible reason you're in prison and what you did. Now, there's always, you wake up at the end of the song and know I shouldn't have killed that person. I wouldn't be here.
Once upon a time I had steak and greens, but lately all I'm getting is a hill of beans, and I don't mind getting, no, I don't mind getting, but don't mind getting. Mama, tell me what you're gonna do. No, I don't mind getting. Mama, tell me what you're gonna do. Don't mind. Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Thank you so very much. Stay strong. Thank you. Michael Juan Nunez, I'm Roddy Romero, Eric Adcock, Guru, David Egan.
Everything that they sang was real. It was realistic. It was, from within. And I really enjoyed that. Those guys are all right, I think the blues, I think whether it be soul or if it's gospel, it's all within God. I think all that's part of a man, that I don't have any problem with that, no, or whatever. I think the blues, all of that, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's just a man talking to God, either way. I've been here 27 years.
So we was expecting, myself personally, I was expecting a gospel group. Okay, but after seeing what I saw, oh man, awesome. Would you prefer that again? Oh no, I'm straight. With anything they have to offer, man, musically, I love it. Yeah, I love it.
Y'all ready to have some fun? Come on. Oh man. Yeah. I like that. Back in Louisiana was a little tune when you used to sing long ago. One that made me happy when it weakened you. If you make your mind remember how it goes. Sing it for your sister. Sister. Sing it like you choose. Sister. Sing it like we did in better days. Sing it for your brother. Brother. Why don't we get loose? Brother. Sing it so we go our different ways. Sing it one more time like that. Sing it one more time like that. Sing it with me, please don't let me sing alone. Sing it one more time like that. Sing these troubles off my back. Sing it one more time like that before you go. Listen. Come on. Oh, yeah.
Hey. It's about victims, not about anything else. It's about, if he gets out, not hurting you again. Certainly we remorse, we all suffer and feel horrible for what he's done or she's done, but we can't take that back. It's gone, it's over. Time, don't go back. You can't put the bullet back in the gun. Can't put the knife back in the sheath. Can't undo the rape. We can prevent the next one. That's what this is all about.
Long way to go. I got a long road to hoe, but I know I'm finally free. Lord, I'm free from chains that I've been bound. Lord, I'm free. was lost, but now I'm found. I'm free. But I know I'm finally free.
You ready to go home?
Yeah, let's go. Hey man, y'all gonna do us like Led Betty, let us sing our way out of the penitentiary? Talk to the warden.
Been a long time. Don't rush. Don't rush. Take your time. Been a long time.
Here's my situation, think I might have lost my soul. Stumbled off a path and fell into a hole. Went to climb back out, but the wall was deep and cold. Sure could use a hand, cause I'm feeling weak and old.
Hey there, brother. It's been a long time.
The reason why I'm calling is I think I'm really falling out of mind.
Let's keep it lyrical.
How are we gonna end it?
Good question.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
How about that for writing songs?
Gotta keep it fresh.
Do we have a second chance?
No, this is it.
All right.
This is funded by a grant by the Louisiana Division of the Arts. Yay for Louisianians funding the arts.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give you the cue. We'll shorten it right here. Here's the cue.